In this past, there was now living in Kim house. Jungkook, who was in Spain for a business meeting, he don't know anything. Chia, who was with her friend, spending time Kim house, always talking, but they didn't answer her questions. He just wanted to be alone. Jimmy was always with him. They always said he is fine, but Jimmy knew that they was too stressed. He wasn't shocked. Namjoon tried to talk to Tae, but he didn't want to talk to anyone. He didn't hate Namjoon, but he regretted that Namjoon was with his father in his last moments. He still didn't consider Namjoon as an elder brother. Taehyung, you should go back to university. Jimin sat next to him and Namjoon in front of him. They remained silent. Hyung says right there, we should get back to study now. I don't want to study. There, I want to look after my father business. For that, I am here, Taehyung. You continue your study. He looked at Namjoon. Oh, so you can take over my father's business too? Taehyung? Namjoon was surprised to hear all this. Why? Did I say wrong? My father has been away from me since you come. This business which was mine and Hyung has been taken over by you. We had to ask you for every penny, and my father started living with you. You took my father away from me. Now that they are dead, now you want to take over their business, which is mine. Namjoon eyes wide. I won't let that happen. I will not let you win. This is mine house. This is my business. Everything is mine. There, Jimmy wanted to silence him. He stood up. All this happened because of you. I wish you were not in our life. I wish you would die like your father. I hate you. You took my mother, my brother, my father. Now my brother is far away. He can't even see his father face last time. All this happened because of you. Namjoon. They grave his collar, and I will not forgive you. Killer, you are a murderer. Namjoon, whose blood was already boiling, couldn't take it anymore. He slapped their face, which made their and Jimmy eye wide. I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. You don't even know what you've done to yourself, Taehyung. You have become blind in your hate for me. You have forget the difference between right and wrong, but not anymore. I promised Dad to protect you, and from now, you will do what I say. They look at him surprised. You will live in this house, you will stay in this room until your mind is right. You complete your studies and follow my order. If you disobey me, I will freeze your cars, your bank accounts, and your pocket money. I will also take the car, so it would be better to follow my order. Otherwise, be prepared for everything. You cannot do that. Try me, Taehyung. They're silent, and Jimmy leave him alone. Jimmy nodded and start walking with Namjoon. They shaking his head. No, no. Take me with you, Jimmy. He is a monster. He kill me too. He hate me. He take revenge. Please take me with you. They please listen here. I come tomorrow. Jimmy said this and left. But the anger was on his mind. He started breaking things in his room, starting crying. Pick up the phone, dial Jungkook number, but the number was switched off. Please come quickly. Please, I need you all day. I need you. He sat on the cold floor, crying, whisper his only name. Namjoon and Jimmy stood outside their door. Hyun, their mental and physical condition is not good. I know Jimin, but it has to be understood. He has grown up. He has to fight for himself. He cannot be happy blaming other. But Hyun, he needs us. Namjoon looked Jimin face and deep breathed. Fine, Jimin, you are his friend and he wants you to be with him. But please explain it. Told him he is wrong, please. I will, Hyun. Shall I go inside? Namjoon looked at him and nodded. Jimin opened their room door. Turn, I'll take care of it here. Namjoon nodded and Jimin closed the door. Few days later, Princess, Dad, you're back. He kissed Jia head. I miss you, Dad. I miss you too, Princess. Dad, you know Tete? Jungkook sat sofa and said, what happened to Taehyung? His heart started pounding. Tete did died. What? Yes, it's been 13 days since Uncle death. And since Uncle died, their condition is very bad. He doesn't meet anyone, not even me. He's at his father's house. He doesn't even go to university. And Dad, he has become very weak. We don't even talk like before. That he is completely changed. Jungkook listens silently. Jimmy stay with him. Jimmy doesn't give me time, Dad, but he stay with Tete. Tete love his dad very much. I hope he get out of this shocking pain. Jungkook nodded. She hugged him. I miss him, Dad. I miss him so much. Jungkook rubbed her back. After a while, when Jia fell asleep, Jungkook called them. He took a deep breath and walking outside. Knock on the door to Namjoon's office. A voice come from inside. Hyung, yes, Jimmy. Hyung, I need your permission. Permission? Namjoon put the pen on the table. There and I went to go out for a walk. But it's almost midnight. Namjoon looked out the window and it's snow outside. Hyung will be in warm clothes and Hyung he doesn't want to go out. I'm trying to get him out. And Hyung he's starting to think of you as his enemy. Please don't put so much restriction on him. He looked at Jimin. Jimin, it's my responsibility. It is my duty to take care of it. I know Hyung, but please allow us just a few hours. He looked at Jimin. Okay, promise me you will take care of it. Promise Hyung. Don't forget warm clouds. Thank you, Hyun. Thank you very much. Come back soon. He smiled. Okay, Hyun. Namjoon picked up the pan, back to work. Jimmy got out, closed the door, and went to their room. After a few hours, what are we doing here? I had to sleep more. Be quiet for a while, and you will know. Now go back to sleep. They nodded and closed his eyes. After 40 minutes, we arrived, Jimmy announced. They opened his eyes. Fountain Park sudden. Jimin smiled, took his hand and entered and looked around. After walking for some moment, Jimin saw Jungkook. They was walking beside him silently. Jimin smiled and let go of their hand. They looked at him with question eyes. He looked at them with a smile and then point front of him. When they looked front, his eyes wide. Oldie, taehyung. Jungkook smiled, but tears started to fall from his eyes. My oldie. Saying this, they ran toward him. They both hugged. They start crying. Where are you? I called, messaged you, but you left without telling me. Left me in pain. My father, leave me only. I am lonely. Jungkook let him speak. He himself was crying. Namjoon, he doesn't let me go. He would say, stay with me. I cry a lot, oldie. I was so lonely. Everyone left me. Hyung, mom, and now father too. I am very lonely. He held them tightly. He was also taking Jim away from me, but my Jimmy is still with me. He is taking everything away from me. He will take you away from me. He is very bad. Jungkook looked at Jimmy, who was sitting on the bench. He was also crying. You are not alone. I am with you. He took their face in his hand. I am with you. You are not alone. He kissed their forehead. Sorry, love. Oldie is late. Oldie is busy at work. Forgive Oldie. They continue to cry. Jungkook keep kissing him. Jimin watched the two of them from a distance. After some time, when they stopped crying, they would sit on the bench next to Jimin. Thank you, Jimin. You are a really good friend. You still haven't left Taehyung. Jimin looked at them and smiled and said, I am his best friend, childhood friend. Uncle, I come in his life before you. It is my duty. And let me tell you one more thing. I can never leave him. Even if it is wrong, even if the whole world is against him. But I can never leave him alone. Never ever. Jungkook smiled hearing all this. But in that smile, there was a jealousy. There was a hurt. This smile was fake. This smile was not touching his eyes because he is jealous. Well, he was still smiling. You have heard about their story, but I wanted to tell you Namjoon Hyung loves his brother very much. I know he is lonely since Uncle Kim left. He wants to take care of them, but this madman consider him as his enemy. I agree that a lot of wrong happening to him, but he also did not do well to his brother and late father. I always explained this to him for years, but he doesn't understand. He lost his dad because of his stubbornness, but now he is doing the same to his brother. I'm afraid that he may lose his brother too. Jungkook looked at there, who was listening silently. I thought it would change, but it is the same stone man. Please give him some sense. I have heard that love is very powerful. Maybe he will clear his heart for his elder brother and stop thinking of them as enemies. Jungkook nodded and there, look at Jimin. There, you have to change now. He is your brother. No, he is a murderer. There, I don't hear anything. I don't understand anything. Jimmy took a deep breath. Then we should go. Hyung must be waiting for us. He got up. Then look at Jungkook. I stay with you, oldie. There, Hyung. Jungkook look at Jimmy. You have to go. That shook his head. Take me with you. Please, oldie, take me with you. There, please go. I will come to see you tomorrow. You are lying. He hugged Cook. I promise, baby. Please go. Jungkook taped his bag. Jimmy looked at two of them. Jimin took their face in his hand. So just take my hand and go. I will never leave you alone, promise. Jungkook was holding his hand tightly, but seeing the closed faces of Jimin and they made him angry inside. Jimin saw Jungkook's hand and said, I hope you will fulfill this promise and you will be aware consequences, uncle. They glare at Jimmy. One more thing. He is the most important person to me. I know him since childhood. He sees happiness, but then the wind changed and everyone left him. It became a lonely. A moment come when I needed it the most. Someday I will tell you the story. I will not talking long. There is one more thing to tell you, and put this thing in your mind. They tried to stop Jimmy, but Jimmy didn't stop. If at any moment in life, because of you, my friend had a tear in his eyes, or if my friend gets hurt, remember that. I wouldn't. I won't let you rest in peace either. His happiness is more important to me. I hope you understand, Uncle Jungkook. Jungkook got scared. He heard Jimmy threat, so he nodded. Good now. Bye. He took their hand and left. Jim, you should not have spoken to them like that. I said what I thought was right, and the story. At least let me say goodbye to him. He is coming tomorrow there. And so the two of them left Jungkook alone. They watching him from the car window. Jungkook waved him goodbye. But these three had no idea that a person standing far away was watching all this with his own eyes. There was a devilish smile on lips and hate boil in eyes. It's time for revenge. That person kept the phone in pocket and left, while Jungkook walking silently.